Hello, my name is Connor Quinlan, and in this video I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on one of the pictures that I was actually able to take. One thing that's important about photography is being able to create a very unique image. And I had videos like this before, and there's going to be quite a few more, each one on an individual picture that I've taken that's a little more unique and uses some interesting techniques. So the one I'm going to talk about this time is a barrel cactus shot that I took. It applies some pretty simple compositional things, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did to get the picture. So first thing I want to talk about is how do you find the particular image that you want to take. Well, first of all, it depends on the time of the day. The time of the day really makes a difference on what I want to take pictures of. Today it's very sunny, but we're going to pretend that it's actually a cloudy day. Now, if it was a cloudy day, I wouldn't want to shoot up into the sky as much. In my last video, I show a picture where I shoot up in the sky. And a time like this where it's sunny or partially cloudy, it's the perfect time for that. But when it's cloudy out, you want to shoot more down towards the ground because the sky is not as interesting anymore, and you don't necessarily want a gray sky in your image. Another thing about the cloudiness is that it's also rather non-contrasty, so there's not very much contrast on the ground, so it's a good time to focus there. When it's sunny and you try to take a picture downward, up a plant or whatever it is, you can have pretty deep shadows, and that can lead to a pretty bad picture. But here we are now. This particular area is just right in my backyard behind my house, and yet it is a spot that created one of my more popular pictures with this barrel cactus here that you can see. It's not very special right now. Back when I took the picture, of course, it was blooming. Lots of flowers on top. You can see that it was blooming a little while ago, several weeks ago, and now it's summer, so spring's over. The flowers have died. But when this thing is blooming, it's very beautiful, and that's what I did with my shot. So now I'm going to show you what I did to set up the picture. So exactly what I did is I would come up very close to this camera, or this barrel cactus here, and likewise, once again, ultra wide angles are my favorite things to use, and it's one way that I'm able to get the unique shots that I can get, because it's not every day that you see really ultra wide angle shots of landscape. So what I did is I came up here, and I originally took this image actually with a D300 and a 12 to 24 millimeter lens, so it's a bit different than the cameras I'm using now. But essentially what I did was I got right above it, placed the center of this cacti right in the middle, and then composed it in a way that it made a square image for a really symmetric and a picture with a lot of symmetry. Now normally you would hear like, well, don't put your subject in the center of the frame and use the 2/3 rule, but that's not always the answer, and you can break some of those rules to get a very interesting shot as well. Now I'm going to show you the end result of what you can get if you apply those techniques and are able to use some of those to make some more unique images of your own.